Hi, and welcome to Touchpoint, the new model for professional growth, our new offering from Coru Education. It is now available for January 2026. Very excited. Um, who am I and what am I talking about today? Well, my offering, as well as all of the other offerings that we've got for Coru, my offering is around AI in your classroom. And this video is a short summary of what you might expect on that course. Some of you may have seen me on the speaking circuit at the festivals of education for this year, Cobis, those kind of places, talking about AI and the future of education. You may have even heard me on Shane Leaning's amazing podcast. So, what's my background and what am I going to be talking about? I've worked a lot in data with schools and looked at how schools can implement AI in a classroom setting. And really, that's what this course is all about. Do look me up on LinkedIn. It'd be great to hear from you. Okay, what is this course, AI in your classroom? What we're going to talk about very briefly is who's it for, what will we learn, what the format is, what will it cost. But honestly, if we're thinking about this, imagine your students are using AI, but maybe you're just a little bit nervous, a little bit uncomfortable. What does it all mean? It sounds very technical. This course really is not about high-end users of AI. This is about entry-level users, teachers, HODs, and it's kind of about giving you some of the basic tools, building a little bit of confidence, encouraging your engagement around AI, and giving you some basic tools to work with. That's really the idea behind this course. And to get you started on an AI journey, um, rather than necessarily thinking about using it at really, really top end. So, by the end of the program, what will you actually get? Well, you'll be familiar with some of the major applications that are out there, and maybe you're already trying to use at the moment. Notebook LM, Gemini, Chat, Copilot. But we will also look at some of the other platforms that are kicking around. And if you've got subscriptions or your school's got a subscription, let's bring that to the events and so on. You'll be familiar with using AI. At the end of the course, you'll be familiar with using AI in your classroom for generating materials. We'll address the thorny issue of marking and grading. Is AI up to the task? How do you go about making sure that works? And how do you avoid the criticism of being maybe lazy, of just feeding stuff through AI to get the grades out? We'll also be delving into the pupil use and how we engage with that. That's a really interesting idea. How to use AI safely in your classroom setting is really important, and we'll be addressing some of those safety issues and some of the challenges that you might meet with that. By the end of the course, you should be comfortable managing pupil engagement with AI, both for homework and classwork. Some of that will be addressing your own perception of what cheating is, what you can use AI for, and there might be some reflection and some change that goes on in that, changing of your own perspectives. So, what will the format be? Each month there will be an introductory video highlighting the key research, possible strategies, and things that you might want to apply in your classroom environment. You watch that at your leisure. There'll be independent teacher tasks to help you practice your work, and you can put those into practice in your classroom. They'll be absolutely hands-on stuff. The idea is that they're designed to be a little bit safe, so you can maybe make some mistakes. They shouldn't carry any major consequences, and you can explore and reflect. That will be the nature of those tasks. There will also be, at the end of each month, a live online session where we'll provide feedback on your tasks and build a little bit of a community, and it's a chance for reflection, discussion, and ideas. You will always have access to your nominated mentor. You can drop me an email through the course, or you can even book in for a little bit of a chat and we can talk about some of the challenges that maybe you're facing. I'm more than happy to help with that. My email's there on the screen, but you'll have that once you enroll as well. Okay, so what will the course cost? It is £250 for the 5 months, which is pretty good value. It's a special promotional price to get us off the ground because it is a new course. There's also a discount code to give you £50 off if you book before the 4th of January at midnight. That's £50 off, and you use the discount code Koru Education 2026. It's there on the screen. It's also on the website. You can book directly on the website, but if you're still not sure and you want to book a discovery call, give us a shout. You can book that in too instead. Okay. My name, Chris Scorer, Director of Education here at Koru Education. Would love to hear from you. Would love to see you on the cohort for January. So do get in touch, do book up, take advantage of the discount, and hopefully we can get to grips with AI and help you implement it safely and successfully in your school. Thanks now. Bye-bye.